Hey, that beat slap. You can't say it don't, man. What's going on? What's going on, everybody, man? Thank y'all for tuning in for another GMT short. I want to say shout out to everybody supporting the videos. This video is brought to you by the GMT store. Please go ahead and check out the store. New gamer shirt in there. Please go check that t-shirt out for the new channel, Poppin' Vinyl. If you haven't subbed up to Poppin' Vinyl, head on over there. It's spelled POPPINVINYL. All right. And I created a whole new shirt specifically for the gamer side of that channel. All right. We're going to have gaming, pops, everything, blase, blase. You know what I'm saying? It's also powered by y'all. Every donation help. So having said that, let's get into it. Check it out. Oh, yeah. Comment. Man, no, didn't cut the waves off. Stop it. Had a couple waivers, and yes, the Wave Gang merch is on its way. So stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Come on now. Hold on, but let's get into this news, man. Let's get into this news. This is out here, my hometown, St. Louis. All right, Mayor Krewsone about to may have to step down. This was a matter of common sense. Let's make sure you hear me. Matter of common sense. She was on a Facebook Live, a public meeting. She read some addresses, partial addresses, so to speak, and names. Okay, like a partial address is really gonna matter. Once you get that name and get that partial address, you can figure out the rest. Partial will be you just didn't give the zip code out. You know what I'm saying? I mean the area code. You get what I'm saying? Or zip code. Stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Little formalities. Why did you do it? And you said the address to who? To some of the demonstrators who wanted to defund the police. Regular people, basically. Now, they're saying this is a law. It's not a law, it's a requirement if you are part of a meeting. But this is the catch. They didn't say you have to read them out loud. It just has to be in the email. So she chose to read these out loud. She apologized for it, but it sparked a big old protest yesterday that led to her house and in the racist part of the loop, you know what I'm saying, which is Central West End. We already know they're not fond of black people over there, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of mini mansions over that way. And so they went to the mayor's house. You know what I'm saying? They went to the mayor's house and a couple people came out with rifles and pistols, you know what I'm saying? Because do I blame them for coming out for the rifles and pistols? We'll get into that. But at the same time, I do know it's a high probability that they're racist. Two, that they were very intimidated. Because stuff like that just don't happen in Central West End, aka the West Side. Like I said, we will get into that. But the mayor should have been, look, Krewsone should have been a lot smarter than that. But I think it was a bit of androgynous that made her want to do that. All right. I'm not for defunding the police. I'm for getting rid of the bad police, and how you do that, you punish them all. It's that simple. Excuse me, it's only one way. I'm getting sick of coughing in every video, but there's only one way. Punish them all. Force the good guys to tail on the bad guys. That's it. Period. All right. I'm not understanding how people don't get that, but it is what it is. It's just it's that simple. It's that simple. Defunding the police will not do nothing. Getting rid of police will not do nothing. You're gonna wish you had police. It's that simple. We think it's bad now. If you get rid of the police, it'll be even worse. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with police. There's some great police out here. But what makes the great police bad, they're not gonna tell on the bad cops. So you just as bad, man. Like, and I hate to say that. I know a couple cops, but it's just a simple fact. I've had conversation with cops. They say, man, it's like you might as well quit type stuff because then they get shunned out. But can't nobody shun you out if you weed all the bad cops out and keep the good ones, right? Unite, get rid of the bad cops, period, man. Get rid of that type of culture in law enforcement. But defunding them, we've done that. Nobody wants to remember the East St. Louis police being dismantled. The feds came in, Ferguson dismantled, rebuild back up, but they still on the same stuff, bruh. Right? So, it is what it is. It just needs to be some stricter laws on cops. Instead of stricter laws on the people, it needs to be stricter laws on the cops. All right? And pay them enough to want to do right. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's still going to be some bad apples, but not as many. You know what I mean? Not as many. I don't believe it would be as many. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think people understand that. You know what I mean? But we're going to go ahead and get into this story real quick. I'm going to let y'all see what happened last night.
I'm Lauren Traeger. St. Louis Mayor Lyda Krewsone finds herself in the middle of a growing controversy tonight. This coming after the mayor apologized for reading names and addresses of people who want to defund the police. News 4's Alexis Sotos is live outside the mayor's home tonight, where protesters are still gathered. So, Alexis, what's the scene like there?
Well, Lauren, there are definitely still around 100 people that have gathered outside of the mayor's home tonight. These flyers were posted on cars around this Central West End neighborhood, and I'm going to have Chris zoom in to give you an idea. If you take a look, you can sort of see through the group that there's paint on the ground. They have painted the words, "Resign."
Resign! Louder! Take the cops with you!
The chant as protesters shut down Kings Highway and Lindell called on Mayor Lyda Krewsone to resign. Protesters marched to the mayor's home in the Central West End. On their way, a couple came outside of their home holding guns. Protesters kept going, parking themselves in front of the mayor's house.
Shut it down!
The growing call comes after Friday's Facebook Live video.
They presented some papers to me about how they wanted the budget to be spent.
The mayor went on to share the names and partial addresses of some who shared their opinions on defunding the police, a demand of protesters. The names and addresses are public record, but the mayor has apologized, saying, "Never did I intend to harm anyone or cause distress. The update is removed, and again, I apologize." That apology is not accepted by Emily Edgell.
You don't understand. I mean, that's the nicest way I can put it. You couldn't possibly understand.
She and her sons have been marching in many of the protests over the last month. She wants the mayor to step down. So do more than 38,000 who've signed a petition started on Friday. Alderwoman Kara Spencer is running against Krewsone in next year's mayoral election. She denounced the Facebook video, but stopped short of calling for resignation.
Look, it's a tough time to be a mayor. But it's our job as elected officials to rise to the challenge and to put first the safety and well-being of those that we're elected to serve.
Critics have said the mayor's reading of names and partial addresses put lives at risk, but it's not uncommon at public meetings and is a requirement at St. Louis County Council meetings for anyone making a comment.
The email must contain the commenter's name and physical address.
If the mayor resigned, Board of Alderman President Lewis Reed would take on the role. But a spokesperson for the mayor says she has no intention of stepping down. So you can see here there were barricades that were put up all around the mayor's home and some of the other houses in this neighborhood earlier today. Those were put up by police. Most of them have been knocked down at this time. Again, the mayor has called what she did on that Facebook Live a mistake and has apologized. But she says through a spokesperson tonight that she has no intention of resigning. Reporting live, Alexis Sotos, News 4.
Thank you for tracking that out there, Alexis. I really appreciate it. Now, those pictures that Alexis mentioned of the Central West End homeowners with weapons certainly gaining a lot of attention on social media, with some people supporting them for protecting their property and a lot of other people strongly criticizing them. Now, we don't know a lot about the circumstances surrounding this or how it led up to this, but tonight I did reach out to the police to see if they were called to the home and what they think about it all. We're still waiting to hear back from them. A woman also answered the phone at the number listed for the property, but when asked if the homeowner was available, she said, "Not tonight." Certainly, it's a situation we will continue to track.
See what I'm saying? You got people painting "resign" outside of the governor's house. I mean, not governor, mayor's house. Makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all point blank heard the lady say it It could, as long as it's in the email, you don't have to read it aloud. So she did that on purpose. Especially if it was a requirement to read out loud, why would you apologize? You did it to be Andrew, thinking people was gonna go to them people's homes, and now you got all this ruckus. Stuff had calmed down. Now you done bring it all the way back up. You sparked it all the way back up. You know, I don't know if you thought this was gonna help your campaign and all this, but it just don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Period. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna keep track of this story. Now we're gonna get into these two. I ain't gonna say what I say. We gonna get into it with these two people. Right here, I'm gonna show you some real raw footage of these guys, of what they did. Let me get this off the screen. I'm gonna find that sound bite because it needs to say these white folks crazy right now. Straight up, it needs to say that. But as you can see, we're gonna play one or two videos. I think that's the same angle or different. I could be wrong, but let's go ahead and check them out. Let's go ahead and check these out, man. It's a pretty mansion, though. I ain't gonna stunt. Oh man, got that K. Look out. It's the next one. More up close. See? He ain't playing. He just tell him to keep moving, keep moving. There's some more footage out there too. I just couldn't find it, but some cell phone footage. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this off my screen. I got burnt last video, y'all, by keeping YouTube on my screen, so that won't be on there. But I will say this: I'm gonna get my 2 cents on this since we about how long? We're 12 minutes in. I don't feel like they were wrong. Now the way that lady was pointing her gun, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do that. You don't point your gun at people's faces. I think that's actually illegal. You don't go to people's faces and just be like, no, you don't do that. You know what I mean? What the old boy was doing was perfectly fine. Like, because if that was me, I'm gonna protect my home too. Now, she shouldn't have ran down on the grass or nothing like that. She was wrong. She was being extra. But I will say this: I don't know the people per se, but I know the people over there in them gated communities in Central West End are very, very racist, and they're not used to seeing black people on their streets. So I will tell you this: this is what prompted them, even though it was white people mixed in. Which, hey, that's what we need. We need their kind to speak up, not just us. You know what I'm saying? But it shocked them. I'm gonna say that I'm not taking up for them, and I can't call them racist because I don't know them, but I do know majority of people over there is racist. Now let me explain to you how racist Central West End is. That is a little piece of the West Side, St. Louis West Side. I'm gonna say it again: the city, St. Louis West Side, that they took, renamed a little section and called it Central West End, but it's the West Side. I can't say it enough, but they're gonna keep calling it Central West End. Duh. We all know what Central means. It's the West Side, not West End. It's right where it ends at once you go to the South. It's the West Side right before you connect to the South Side. So you get Central West End, point blank. But they took that little piece, and that's where a lot of the money at. If you was to come here in St. Louis across Delmar, it'll look right there at Delmar is the borderline. That's the red line for Central West End and the West Side. Okay? I know I said I'm gonna get out there with this corona and slowed a lot of stuff down, and I'm gonna show you it's one street. If you turn around one way, you're gonna see all money. You turn around the other way, you're gonna see all poverty. I want people to know the red line is real. But that's why that little piece, and they don't come across the street. They don't. They'll ride their bike to Delmar and turn right back around. No lie, I'm not making this up, but Just wanted to let y'all know that, but I don't blame them for trying to protect their property because given what's been going on the news, so I know they scared, and I know they ain't used to see no black people on their street. You saw they I don't think one of the videos showed you they walked through the gate like it's doors in the gate you can walk in and out of instead of opening the entire gate up to the street. So I don't know. What's y'all thoughts on them holding them guns like that? I think old girl was wrong for you don't do that. You done lost your mind with your little 357 or what it was, 357 or whatever it was, but you don't do that. Oh boy, that would have been me. I ain't gonna stunt. Up high, while I can peck everybody off. You trying to mess my property up? We got a problem. If they was trying to mess his property up, he would have been in it right. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. Let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do you feel the mayor was Andre? She had no business reading the people addresses out, or do you think it didn't matter that she did or not? You know what I'm saying? All right, it's your boy Slick 50, man. For GMT, like I said, go sub up my new channel. You know what I'm saying? About to have all great content. I got content laying around here everywhere. Y'all can't see it, but I gotta get to it, man. It's starting to get a little crowded in here. It's popping vinyl. Please go sub up over that way. Great stuff coming there. I'll be going live. I'm gonna do a lot of my videos live. One take Jake's. And that's it. Oh, and check out the new gamer shirt that I made just for that. If you want to support, go get that gamer shirt, man. Matter of fact, let me show you the gamer shirt real quick. Let me pull that up. And here we go. That's the gamer shirt for popping vinyl. Booyah. And then I'm gonna have, because we're doing gaming, Funko Pops, and records. This is just a gamer shirt. So go check it out. Grab you one, all right? This your boy Slick 50, man. I'm up out of here. All right? One.